Hey everyone, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, welcome back to some more Starfield. We are still on the UC Vigilance, and I found this guy.
How's the pirating business?
He's kind of an ass, so let's talk to him. Alex Vaughn.
I don't know about you.
That's understandable, I'm new here.
That isn't it. We've got plenty of green pilots picked right from the academy. But yours happened to come from a different farm. Vanguard. But if Commander Ikande says you're Sistef, then you are one of us. For now.
How did you get involved with Sistef?
Long story. I got my start in the academy and made a name for myself hunting the Crimson Fleet. I eventually got recruited to do test flights on a star station orbiting Lloyden's Rock. Me and 3 other Archangel pilots did some work on some extremely dangerous prototypes. But I called in a few favors and got back home with Sistef. Someone with my talents needs to be here, where the action is.
Are you a pilot?
You guessed it. In fact, I'd say you've got what linguistic experts call FOGO. A firm grasp of the obvious. But I'm not just any pilot. I'm the best. And I've got the kills to prove it.
Yeah, whatever. You can't be the best if I'm the best.
On that we agree. I guess we'll have to test that theory out someday, hotshot. Try not to forget who you are, okay?
Okay, whatever.
It'd break the commander's heart to have to hunt you down.
We are back at the key today, and we're going to continue with the Crimson Fleet quest. So we're going to have to talk to Neva and... what's her name? I have Marika with me this time, because for Crimson Fleet quest, I need some morally ambiguous companions.
Alright, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jimison. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements.
Speak, Neva.
All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY920's security.
Sweet.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
Premium smuggling routes?
Definitely. We're talking cargo depots, star yards, research stations, and, like in SY920's case, military outposts. I've never seen someone new to the game have so many contacts. It's the reason we let her join up in the first place. I don't know how she accomplished that. We've been trying to crack some of those places for years.
Should I expect any trouble?
You're in the fleet. You should always expect trouble. As far as Juan goes, even though she's one of our newer contacts, you shouldn't have any problems dealing with her.
Sounds like she'll be useful.
I sure hope so. She might be our only crack at finding a decent decryption device. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it.
If it's in the prototype phase, how do we even know that's going to work?
We paid good money for the information, so I'm sure it works. And if it doesn't, a certain source at Mast is going to have to deal with a very pissed off Neva. And that would be the end of that. You just bring the tech here, I'll do the rest.
Oh, and one more thing.
She's really embracing the pirate thing.
SY920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it.
I am the arsenal. So you don't care if I shoot my way through the place?
Are you kidding? The UC's already painted giant red crosshairs on our backs. Keyway and his pals at SysDef won't rest until we're dead. It's not like you can make them any angrier at us, right?
True.
Shoot the place full of holes if you want. Just bring back that calm spike.
I wonder how they'll react on the vigilance if I shoot my way through. Kind of curious now. How will Juan get me inside the station?
She's got the clout to get you in the front door. They're gonna think you're part of a regular supply delivery. Beyond that, you and Juan are gonna have to put your heads together and come up with a plan.
Understood.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Juan at Kay's place in the well. In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Okay, you'll make sure. More like, get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your
Alright,
cargo
asshole.
bay.
If Juan asks why I need the comm spike, what do I tell her?
I'm gonna leave that up to you, Rook. If you get into deep trouble and you think bringing her into the fold is gonna make the difference, tell her whatever you want. At some point, Delgado's gonna be promising everyone their cut of Crix's legacy. If we want him to stick with the fleet, it's inevitable. But until the money's within reach, the less people that know,
Okay.
the better.
What can you tell me about Juan?
The Crimson Fleet made contact with her about a year ago. We were searching for a smuggling connection in UC space, and her name kept popping up repeatedly, so I decided to put her to the test. Not only did she pass, but the results were off the charts. Made us both a ton of credits. That was good enough for me. Beyond that, I don't know much about her. But hey, as long as she keeps my gal bank account humming, she can keep all the secrets she wants.
Okay, we're gonna
Hit me up
fast
if you
travel
got
to
questions.
the well then. Okay, so we're back at the well. That's not what we're supposed to do. Hold up. Best there is. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to do this quest because they mentioned that we needed the comm spec to find the Galbank legacy. But in the last video, when we were looking at the terminal, we also discovered that there was a ship called the, I think it was Supremacy. What is it, up here? Yeah. So I was wondering if the comm spec can help us find that ship as well. Juan died.
Take it your neighbor's new recruit?
Don't you mean the new Rook?
Ah, you must not be used to pirates being so cordial. But in the heart of New Atlantis, we have to do our best to keep up appearances. I can't afford to be as rough as some of our cohorts. It's bad for business.
I have a name, you know, Calvin.
And rest assured, if I ever need to remember it, I will. SY-920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the necessary approvals. Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going to need to get you on board. I can do that, but I have conditions.
I have conditions too. My assistant will provide you with the list.
Huh. Neva warned me you were difficult. Clearly I didn't understand what she meant, but I do now.
Difficult as an
If I can be
asshole.
candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. We take my ship, and you're a member of my crew. But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours. This route is highly lucrative. and sacrificing it is not an option.
How loyal are you to the fleet?
Look, I know I don't have a lot of history with the fleet, but I'm putting my reputation and ship on the line for this. That alone should tell you enough.
You'll just bail if something happens?
It's not personal. If you're caught, that entire installation will be on you. There's nothing I can do for you at that point, except send flowers to your next of kin.
I was counting on the extra gun.
Sorry, but I work with professionals only. If you're going to start a fight, you're on your own.
Okay.
In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY-920, you can't come and go as you please.
I'd like to know who I'm working with. Can you tell me about yourself?
I'd like to, but I need to keep a low profile. In my experience, the more people know about you, the more they have over you.
I'll help the mission to know each other's strengths and weaknesses.
True, but silence is a powerful thing. I find the best way to get to know someone is to watch them work. Talking just muddies the picture. Anyways, I appreciate the small talk. Delgado's crew aren't usually so chatty. But let's keep our focus on the mission. We can swap bar stories and share scars when we've got enough creds to buy the bar and fix the scars.
How much do you know about the job?
Only what I've been told. Get you on the SY-920, get you out if I can. That being said, I can be a better guide if I know what it is we're after. So, it's up to you.
Delgado wants the comm spike, a signal decryption device.
Interesting. When we get to the station, I'll see if I can pull any information on its whereabouts. Hopefully that'll make for a smoother trip.
What else do you know about the comm spike?
Less than you. And even if I did, I'm a smuggler, not a scientist. But if Delgado's after it, then I have a feeling there's a pile of credits waiting at the end of this job.
And you're
so we better
damn
do
right.
it right.
How often do you dock at the station?
Enough to be on a first-name basis with the Marines working the comms. It also helps they want us to dock. A cargo ship means supplies, special requests, slates from home. In the void of space, a cargo hauler is a soldier's best friend.
Alright.
We'll talk more on the ship.
Getting on
I do
someone
our
else's
job.
ship. Nice. Let's go, Marika. We're other people's lackeys today. Jade Swan. This thing is huge. Holy crap. What's for the taking? It's not considered. Okay. Anything here? It's not considered stealing.
Yes, what?
Can't pickpocket anything. Don't mind if I do. I'm part of the crew now.
Yes?
God damn it. This ship is huge. I'm gonna get lost. Hey there, buddy.
Okay. Hello.
Don't mind me, just taking all your stuff.
Get married, settle down. I did.
Ooh. Does Swan have a private room anywhere?
Hello.
Because maybe there's some evidence somewhere. Okay. So lost here. Captain's quarters, anyone? No? What's up here? Okay.
Excuse
First. Not considered stealing.
Maybe we should leave some things behind?
Also not considered stealing. Hell yeah.
Hello.
Wait, can I take the ship eventually?
I was a UC pilot before
whatever.
getting
All right,
discharged.
a few things to
They
note.
say dishonorably,
When we
but
get to the
that's
checkpoint,
debatable.
UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to.
Fair warning, I get anxious when I don't get to talk.
Then try biting your tongue. Literally. We can't afford any screw-ups.
Sassy.
Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is done. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you want to ask me any other questions, go for it.
I'm ready, let's go.
All right, then get comfortable. We leave for SY-920 immediately.
Oh god, I'm over
All
encumbered
crew
already.
prepare for takeoff.
I
Having
want a
power
front
to
row
engine
seat,
and grab
sis.
drive. All systems go.
This is amazing. You don't really usually get to see this. This is, loading screen, of course.
We'll graph jump the SY-920 from here. Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just
It's on
try
New
not to bother
Atlantis.
my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
Hey,
Noted. Just get us there safe.
Roger that.
Oh, that was a quick animation. What the hell?
You've entered secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu, cargo class ship ID UC 7938, requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning.
You're like ramming into the station already.
You're cleared to dock in docking bay 2.
Like, how are they gonna react when they realize you're like hostile?
Like, we're clear. We'll talk more once we're docked.
Ooh, that's cool. That's so cool.
Pardon.
Alright.
Okay, we're in. First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints everywhere. To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance store downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone.
What if I get stuck? Is there any way to reach you?
Provided you haven't sounded the alarm, then yeah, like I said, if you can find an intercom, I'll keep a channel open.
Don't worry, they won't suspect a thing.
I would hope not. But if they do, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom. We'll talk more then.
Yes.
Okay.
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks.
Sure thing.
Cargo haulers are restricted to the cargo bay.
Word is Commander Woods might be coming back. Maybe that'll put an end to all these checkpoints.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu.
I'm in cargo bay, just checking
And
it.
you found the intercom. That's a start. If I'm not mistaken, the maintenance door should be in front of you. If you can find a way to open it, it'll get you past the first checkpoint.
I'll see what I can
I'm
do.
not worried. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Anyway, the door will let you access the vents. Go up the vents and to the barracks. You should find a uniform there. The uniform should get you through the checkpoint and to the elevators. We'll talk again once you get to the command bay.
Let's hide. Unlock. Oh, damn it, I only have 5 digipicks. Storage. Mess hall. There's a vent up here. Or it's supposed to be a vent. Ugh, disgusting. That squirming sound too. This is the cargo area again, I think. Head up.
How's the patrol? Back holding up?
Barracks. That's not me, is it? What the heck? Okay, let's take off our stupid hat too. I'm proud of you guys. Did they really get alerted to me? Oh, P.S. Although... Now let's try to do this sneakily, I guess. Since I'm part of the crew now, I'm just gonna look around. It's not stealing. Did that say cuddle sore? Oh, it's not stealing anymore. Ah, nice. What a buddy.
There's rumors Commander Natara was brought on to investigate the commander. weeks later, she's in charge.
There's gotta be something, at the very least on the ship, right?
There's been rumors of soldiers smuggling personal
command bay.
Things were a little too loose under
State your business.
I need to report to the command bay for duty.
Logging ensign level clearance. Go on ahead.
There is something there. Man, I'd be pissed off if it was like nothing, and I wasted a bunch of digipics. You suck at your job, don't you? Ooh. You just don't care?
Ensign?
Secure computer. Recalibrate friend or foe settings. You know, just in case shit goes down. Digipick, taking those. Can I reprogram these things? That's the issue. Remote robot control. Yeah. Update friend foe settings. Recalibrate that. Nice. Okay. Let's go. Oh, press button. Ooh. I was actually surprised about that. Okay, where's the command bay? Excellent. Find intercom to speak to Juan. Cargo bay 1. I guess I don't have access.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu.
I made it to the command bay.
And no alarms or warnings on the comms. Music to my ears. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. That'll provide some cover. I've hacked into the database, and it seems information on the comm spike is in the archives. There's a checkpoint you'll have to pass, which requires a clearance code.
I can use the uniform I picked up and walk my way past guards.
I don't like deliberately drawing attention to yourself, but a disguise is never a bad idea. The uniform won't be enough though. You'll need to find a computer with the code. Try the security office. They likely have a computer there that has what you need. Going dark for now. We'll talk again once you've located the comm spike.
You headed down to the engineering bay.
Not yet.
If you aren't assigned to this level, Ensign, you need to leave.
Uh-oh. Why are you on high alert?
I don't recognize your face, Ensign. You?
Yes. Let's go, computer. Ensign Nakasaka. AK-127C. Let's see if I can remember that. Let's go this way first.
Need your clearance code, Marine.
I've got a code.
All right, Ensign, let's hear it.
AK-127C.
You're clear, Ensign Akasaka.
But... whatever.
Commander Natara, test flights for the latest prototypes are ready to go.
Acknowledged, Lieutenant.
Area
Inform
still
them they are
secure.
clear to launch.
Can't steal her weapon. 0%. Damn it. Okay.
You lost, Ensign?
Nope. I'm exactly where I should be.
Clear.
I don't recognize your face, Ensign. Are you new?
Yes. Data access computer. Projects. Let's read all of these. UC A44 Trucer. Engineering Base 6 Lab number 2. Project lead and permissions. Project lead is Dr. Ji Hoon Shim. For all requires and okay. The goal of Project UC A44 Trucer is to create a guided missile targeting system that offers surgical ballistic damage to enemy spacecrafts. The use case for the system is to debilitate targets without destroying the ships themselves. Benefits: disabling enemy spacecrafts without harming systems or crew, allowing for better recovery of resources and prisoners. More efficient use of weapons, increasing overall cost effectiveness. Oh, okay. So I guess we can use this to take down ships and abort them. Received. Phase 1 construction approved for Engineering Base 6. Okay. UCE 85 Civilian. Proposal. Smart shielding designed to offer better efficiency and power economy for larger starships. Rather than generate shield power for all modules, the intelligent shielding would divert power on the fly based on predictive algorithms, taking advantage of data rooted in classical Bayesian inference and time series modeling. By calculating a number of high probability factors such as distance, enemy ship capabilities, and likely targets, the system would anticipate and generate shielding for specific modules before an attack occurs, rather than rely on in-the-moment computations that are still to be practical. Benefits: better, more concentrated shielding. More efficient energy consumption, increased power supply for other systems. Engineering Grade 2. Comm spike. Dr. Gabriel Vogel, Engineering Bay 4, Lab 4. Project approvals. Yeah. Its comspec is to create a highly sensitive receiver capable of picking up communication signals and decrypting them on the spot. Signal range would be star system wide at a minimum of 50 AU. The receiver would be strong enough to pick up traces of frequencies potentially weakened by distance, atmosphere, and gravitational field. Decryption software would be smart enough to both decrypt any signal within nanoseconds and propose any missing or corrupted data. Benefits: distress signals would be easy to locate and interpret. UC security would detect hostile frequencies before they become a threat. Hostiles embedded messaging would be easily exposed, and communications across the systems are greatly increased with fewer delays. Sorry. Upgrade security clearance. Please report to Dr. Gabriel Vogel for further guidance. Through him. Ensign Plus. Okay, so Bay 2 Lab 1 and Bay 6 Lab 2. If we can somehow get there. Okay, so I stopped recording there for a bit, but let's continue. And I wrote down the locations of the base and everything, but let's see if we can get to there. Open door? Sure. No. Okay. Let's see. Engineering base.
I don't know you, Ensign. You sure you have clearance?
Yeah, I do. Taking all the ammo. Oh. Okay.
If you aren't assigned to this level, Ensign, you need to leave.
No. How many digipicks I have? 3. I'll take it anyways. Fishwork or splashware. That actually helps me in an upcoming video that I planned, so that's good. Server room. Let's not go in there. Okay.
Dr. Vogel has put in a request for more personnel. It seems there was an accident.
I don't care enough.
There's always something with that doctor. Not to change the subject, but are we concerned about the potential leaks?
No. Until you can provide more substantial proof, we'll simply monitor the situation at the cargo
I
bay.
missed what they were talking about
For
earlier.
now, I've recommended to Dr. Vogel to contact me immediately if he identifies any suspicious behavior.
That's not good. Okay. Transport lifts. So, Engineering Bay 2, Lab 1. Damn it. Engineering Bay 6, Lab 2. This only goes up to 5. I'm looking at the other places first. Cargo Bay. Where's Engineering Bay 6? I mean, yeah, that's the where I'm supposed to go, but Bay 3, Bay 2, Bay 1. Okay, let's find intercom first.
Yu here. Cargo's almost unloaded. We'll be departing shortly.
Well, that was fun while it lasted.
We worked well as a team. If only all my deliveries were as smooth as this one. That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship. That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can steal.
Oh, damn.
As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust you can handle that.
I thought we were in this together.
First lesson in being a rookie. You share the loot, but not the risk. Good luck. If you manage to get the comm spike and make it out alive, next time you're at the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
Okay. Spike.
I've heard the team's looking for more test pilots.
You know what? I actually wrote down.
I don't know. I've flown a Discovery class, but I'm not.
Oh, you're with me again. I wrote down all the locations except the one where I'm supposed to go to. So let's check each and every one of them.
If you aren't assigned to this level, Ensign, you need to leave.
I am.
Excuse me?
Engineering computer. Dr. Vogel. Sandra, I'm not sure what to make of Dr. Vogel's request. Delivered on a piece of napkin to turn his laboratory into a non-Euclidean space. He said you would know about the details, but somehow I doubt that. As much as I love this ComSpike project from an intellectual standpoint, I miss working with you and Dr. Ames. I'm hoping Project Cloudstrike can get greenlit and we can get the band back together. Should I take this to Commander Natara? I've never met her before, but I feel like my concerns are valid. At times, Dr. Vogel doesn't seem like he's all there. And yes, Sandra, that their typo was unintentional, but I'm keeping it. Transfer of Archangel project. Okay. I'm requesting a transfer to the pilot Alex Vaughn, codename Archangel Azrael. We actually saw this person on the UC Vigilance. Over to the UC Vigilance due to the accident on the project that killed 2 of his peers. He's in no mental state to continue, and we will need replacement pilots for both Project Archangel and ComSpike. Until these new pilots are vetted, test flights will be divided up among the remaining roster of available testers. These will need to provide pilots with the additional code to bypass the checkpoints. Project Archangel. Ah, whatever. I like how they have their guns ready.
The station has gone under a lot of changes lately. Commander Natara's doing well, given she was thrust into...
Intercepting transponder data in a Hava system might be promising. According to autocorrelation models, results in risk increased by a magnitude of 2. But we won't tell Commander Natara. What she doesn't know won't kill her.
Dr. Vogel's computer. I'm just gonna read your computer in front of you. ComSpike project. Status. Prototype status. Version 3.7 complete. Flight inspection passed. Hull integrity passed. Life support functions passed. Updates. Steal a SY920 docking port key card. The UCE-86 construct project prototype ship has been cleared for the next round of testings. Your ship has been moved to docking bay 8 to be prepped for flight. Ooh. Per recommended precautions, access to the ship is restricted to authorized test pilots. All pilots will be required to pass through the security checkpoint and confirm their test flight number. Okay. Urgent. Pilots needed. Commander, the fact that I'm writing to you at all, and not relaying this through the usual mediums should speak to the urgency of this situation. In short, we need pilots and we need them now. I'm aware that we are understaffed and we slowed the process of recruiting new pilots. I'm also aware that operational secrecy requires background checks and non-disclosure agreements, and a stack of paperwork that would extend from here to mast. Let me remind you, however, that the importance of the project is such that any delays would cause irreparable harm, and that is why I'm proposing the alternative solution. We have many soldiers on the station, some of whom you personally have brought on and deemed to be trustworthy Marines of high moral character. And I take it a good share of these intrepid souls have flown a ship or two in their lifetime. Which brings me to my point. For the comm spike, we don't need ace pilots to gather the necessary flight data. Would it not make sense to use who we have here? It's the open door.
Can you talk to the commander? Get me reinstated?
Natara's doing you a favor, Marcine. Would you prefer to court-martial? Dishonorable discharge? Because all of that was on the table.
I would have preferred things to remain as they were, so I made a mistake. But my work on the ComSpike
was and is irrelevant. Dr. Vogel will do just fine without you. Besides, we both know the only reason you were on that project was to bloat the budget so we could embezzle the creds. And to that end, your share of the funds should be transferred to your GalBank account shortly.
What am I supposed to even say to that? Those funds are the reason I don't have a job.
You could start by saying thank you. Hell, I even warned you not to poke the bear. Commander Natara being the Ursine Predator in this analogy.
Aaron was right. I should have never hit send.
Yeah, you screwed up. Royally. But you can protect Dr. Gong and all the king's subjects by keeping your mouth shut from
Kind of
now
forgot I
on.
could do that.
Yeah.
So, what's this big project?
Hey, you want my advice? On some planet at the edge of the galaxy where you can relax for a bit. Lean back. Really dig your feet in the sand. Just get your mind off all of this. Oh, and stop with the sad puppy dog face, too. Makes you look guilty.
And what kind of face am I supposed to have?
The face of someone who got away with it.
Stop right there, Ensign. There's been word of suspicious behavior from someone matching your description.
I think you got the wrong person.
All right. Perhaps you'd like to elaborate.
Sorry, I'm new. You probably haven't met me.
Yeah, I remember now. I hear you.
I'm not gonna let this asshole bust me. That's what I like to hear.
I'm trying to be reasonable here.
I know you'd like to help me if I could.
I'm glad you understand the
Thank
position I'm
God.
in here. All right, you're clear. Just keep in mind there's been reports of a possible intruder on the premises.
Okay. Let's put that stuff on. That's not a bad looking set of suits. We'll turn that on. Show helmet. I look the part now, right? Nice. Okay, let's talk to Dr. Vogel first.
Who are you? Why are you in here?
I'm your
Did you
test
not
pilot.
See the sign.
I'm doing a routine check on the comms spec. I need access to the device.
Don't you mean access to the ship?
I mean, we know that.
Because the comm spike isn't a device, it's a module. It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking ports. We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types, but the results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is a wondrous technology.
Decryption not level is vast military applications. No wonder the UC is interested in it.
Yes, it's not quite cracking the Enigma code, but it will give us a significant tactical
Am I
advantage.
making a mistake talking to this guy?
We'll be able to infer everything from battle plans to meal consumption. Not that we'd care about that sort of thing, outside of the effects of diet on combat readiness. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there, but it's all part of the adventure.
I'll be a good pilot. I love adventure.
Yes, it's not the destination, but the journey that matters, particularly when the destination is death. But don't worry. We've corrected the problem with the ship's life support systems, and statistical models show a failure rate of less than 2%. In
That's
short,
not very promising.
I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines to be transferred to the station.
Yeah, I'm part of
They'll
them.
give
I'm wearing the
prototype a
entire
final
test
run,
pilot
and
suits.
provided there are minimal casualties, we can present our findings to MAST.
Okay. I'm actually one of those new test pilots, actually.
Splendid. That was fast. I thought I put in the request this morning. Normally my requests aren't given this much attention, let alone haste. It seems a tad suspicious.
The commander said my documents were in order.
Commander Natara, you say? Oh, well, we don't want to make her angry. She's terrifying.
The reasons are classified, but I've been asked to personally fly this ship.
I see. It would have been nice if they kept me in the loop. I am the project lead, after all. All right, you've convinced me.
That was easy.
You're the new test pilot. You're already in uniform, so that means you just need a password.
Yep.
You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center. And of course, best of luck. You are doing science a great service by undertaking this sacrifice.
Nice.
You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center.
Reporting for duty, pilot?
Yes, sir. I'm expected. Dr. Vogel gave the approval.
Another test flight, huh? You pilots are braver than me. You're clear to pass. Don't forget to schedule the flight in the control center.
Schedule a test flight.
Is it me?
Pilot.
Yes. Okay. Unlock password. Authorize flights. Test flight already in progress. A test flight already in progress. At the project, comm spike. XNN, what's that? Has been grounded. Included in ship for implementation. Okay. Young gang culture.
Another day, another patrol.
There's gotta be some better food around here.
Okay, we're taking this as well.
Tired ration.
Ooh. Explosive suppressed refined Eon. We're taking that. Bunch of credits. Okay, let's get out of here. I don't care about that enough. Okay, so I was just waiting for my oxygen to come back.
Technology in the station would make the FC surrender
And there's a bunch of
before
stuff
we even
here.
started another.
Captain, do you need some help carrying that?
I might as well since I'm getting out of here. Ooh. What's that? Pirate Sniper Space Helmet. Looks cool. Digipic, credits, take all that. And we'll enter Bay 8. Or Port 8. Prototype ship. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay, let's go.
Prototype ship, you are cleared for takeoff. We'll begin the test on your departure.
Recording test flight data. Please adhere to the scheduled flight plan and let us know if you have any issues.
Scheduled flight plan. To the key. Okay. Let's go back to the key. Can we jump all the way there? Oh, the grav drive on this is amazing.
You might be interested in.
Stolen.
Grav jump spinning down. Just look at those stars. Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
Okay, how much cargo capacity does this thing have? Not a lot.
Hey, Captain. Need help with anything?
Ooh, okay. We're taking that. Might as well, right? Let's get on the key.
Well, well, well. Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me. Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here.
All right.
Head on in. We'll take the ship to another port so Jazz can have a look.
Okay, we're gonna sell some stuff first before we go to the last Nova.
Don't challenge Bod to five-finger flight.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet.
Neva vouched for me?
Surprise? Neva talks tough, and frankly, she is tough. But she's not a machine.
Couldn't have done it without you.
I won't deny I helped. Let's hope the compensation reflects that, huh? Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike.
Did Delgado clear you in on the comm spike?
Yeah, and I had to feign my surprise to make sure I didn't rat you out. But thanks for trusting me with that info all the same. Us rooks have to stick together.
Crix's legacy is as good as ours.
Sounds like you're on board as a true believer. I have to admit, the way things are going, I'm starting to believe myself. Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
Delgado?
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the comm spike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
Can I get promoted now? I thought the fleet could use some extra spare parts.
Yeah, nice try, Rook. We know you didn't have a choice. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. Comm spike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right, that leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
What's the construction grid?
It's the giant shroud that covers the entire city. Big ugly thing that Generdyne uses to absorb lightning strikes. When you arrive in Neon, I'm sure your contact will fill you in with all the boring details.
I have faith that Jazz can get the tech to work.
You damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away, neighbor. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward we all split the cash.
I like the part of splitting the cash.
Don't worry. When Crix's legacy is aboard the Key, we'll be splitting plenty of cash. Until then, I want you to do everything Estelle asks. Follow her instructions to the letter. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place. I'd say don't keep her waiting, but chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us, so I want you focused. We are one step away from Crix's legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
Comspec module now available in any ship services. Back to the goddamn vigilance.
Anything new to report?
It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process.
Infiltrating that station with the Genkai was quite tricky.
But you did so with an abundance of stealth and restraint.
Well, I failed once.
Exactly what we're looking for in a SysDev operative.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but There's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report.
What do you mean time is short?
With the acquisition of the comm spike, the fleet is one step closer to Crix's legacy. And the more people we arrest, the greater the chance that your infiltration is discovered. We're working against the clock here, so let's start by discussing the status of the comm spike.
So that answers this question. They probably won't arrest her until later. Delgado has Jasmine Duran working on the comm spike.
Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem?
He believes Grenadine's conduction grid in Neon is the key.
The conduction grid?
That's brilliant. But is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake.
Aren't you concerned that the fleet is getting close to Crix's legacy?
Of course I am, but it's a calculated risk.
I hope that means I'm getting a pay increase.
I'll see what I can do. You've certainly gone above and beyond the call of duty.
I don't get paid by you assholes.
I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to
you guys make one-time payments.
Good luck.
Or
Please,
multiple recurring payments. But not at a consistent pace. I have some evidence for you.
It's good to have you back. What can I do for you? Well done. Let's see what you found.
The recording about the comm site shows that the UC's got some internal issues going on.
Cost overruns, siphoning project funds? How deep does this well go? Our forensic accounting team is going to have their hands full. I'll send this to Mast right away. Let's just hope that a few rotten apples within the UC haven't spoiled the entire bunch. Any other fragments?
Nope, that's it for now.
We'll be here if you need us. Remember to turn in any evidence fragments. I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Thanks for watching. I'll end the video here. Bye.